Hello, I'm Caroline Weaver from Body and Soul Companion. Welcome to the Spiritual Exercises of Ignatius, Week 10. This is the final week of Part 1, or week according to Ignatius, Week 1. And the title for this week is Jesus' Invitation to Love and Freedom. Come to me. So just to review, the first week, this whole week, part 1, is all about the love of God and identifying disordered loves. Hopefully you have found greater freedom from those loves in order to respond even more to the love of God. We are freed from disordered loves in order to be freed for Jesus' call of love on our lives. Ordered love, disordered love, ordered love. God's love is ordered love. So all the passages this week are about Jesus' clarion call of love to different people. And you can put yourself in the scene with imaginative contemplation. If you have my manual, I have links to Pray As You Go. And I've done Pray As You Go a few times just so you can see how wonderful it is, because they have beautiful music to just kind of enter into God's presence, and then lovely questions. Not always like a strict imaginative contemplation, but very contemplative in nature. So if you want my manual, or just go to Pray As You Go. It's just hard now to, their archives are different. You can't search for things as easily. So I have them in a Dropbox, all of the ones that pertain to verses in this. The goal of the exercises is to find intimacy with God, not to add more things to your to-do list. Think of these scriptures as intimate invitations to you. Jesus does not want us to follow him out of dry duty and obligation, but like one lover responds to another. Dry duty, delicious delight. How would I have responded to each of these invitations? So you're going to put yourself in the scene, just to feel how you might have responded in that. So let's look. This is a short passage today. It's just a few scriptures. 5, in fact. It's Mark 1, 16 through 20. Follow me and I will make you fishers of people. So I invite you to close your eyes, to breathe slowly. Wherever you've come from, gather your senses that have gone all over to focus heart, mind, and soul on the presence of God. And as you fix your gaze on God, receive his loving gaze. He is here, he is present, and he loves you. Lord, we pray that more of our day would be directed to your service and praise. And Lord, we seek the grace to hear Jesus' invitation of love in our lives. So I'll read Mark 1, 16 through 20. As Jesus walked beside the Sea of Galilee, he saw Simon and his brother Andrew casting a net into the lake, for they were fishermen. And Jesus said, "Come, follow me," Jesus said, "and I will send you out to fish for people." At once they left their nets and followed him. When he had gone a little farther, he saw James, son of Zebedee, and his brother John in a boat, preparing their nets. Without delay he called them, and they left their father Zebedee in the boat and the hired men and followed him. Let's sit with that reading for a bit. Now put yourself in the scene. You see Jesus walking beside the Sea of Galilee. Look up at the sky. What's the weather like? Look at the Sea of Galilee. Look out on the water. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? What's the temperature like on your skin? And look at Jesus again walking. And then look over at a boat. Jesus walking and seeing a boat. And see Simon and Andrew, or you might be Simon or Andrew in the scene. Feel free. Imagine that scene. Hear the sound of the net going into the lake. Watch the ripple on the water from the net. Hear the rock of the boat. Maybe you even smell fish. Ones they've already caught. Immerse yourself in this scene. And hear Jesus say, "Come follow me, and I will send you out to fish for people." Hear his voice. What do you feel hearing that? Look at Simon and Andrew. What's the expression on their face when they hear that? Or if you are Simon or Andrew, what do you feel hearing that? Come follow me and I will send you out to fish for people. How do you feel? Perplexed? Fearful? Excited? What do you think they're feeling? What's the expression on their face? What's the expression on Jesus' face? And then see, or if you're Andrew or Peter, leaving nets, leaving everything, leaving the nets. Are they still in the water? And watch them follow Jesus. And if you're Andrew or Peter, imagine yourself. You can watch them getting out of the boat and following him. Are you, as Andrew or Peter, leaving your net? How do you feel about leaving your net? How do you feel about them leaving their net? See that one step out of the boat, that one foot and then the other, walking onto shore and following Jesus. What's the expression on their faces? What's the expression on Jesus' face? And as you're following Jesus or watching, a little farther down the lake, see James and John, the sons of Zebedee, in a boat, preparing their nets. And without a delay, see Jesus. Hear him call them, a similar call. Come follow me, and I will send you out to fish for people. And see them without delay, leaving their father in the boat. What's the expression on Father Zebedee's face? Look at him. And then look at them. Do they look back at their father? And see them one step, two step out of the boat. One step, two step out of the boat. Both of them. Look at the hired men in the boat with Father Zebedee. What do they look like? What's the expression on their faces? See in your mind's eye the four people following Jesus along the Sea of Galilee. And where are you? See Jesus turn to you. What's the expression on his face as he says to you, come follow me, and I will send you out to fish for people. Imagine that in your mind's eye. What are you feeling to get that direct call from Jesus? Gaze at him, look at the expression. What do you feel? What do you think? Sit with that for a moment. and have a face-to-face conversation with Jesus and with Peter and Andrew, James and John around you. Jesus looking at you. The 6 of you by the Sea of Galilee. Have a conversation with Jesus. Be blessed.